What's going on, people? Today we shift our topic to the quarterback room over in Boulder, Colorado. Coach Prime is definitely stacking the deck with awesome skill players. But what's the QB situation looking like for the Buffs currently? By now we have all seen the clip where Coach Prime introduced his son Shedure as the QB, saying he will still have to work for it. We also have seen the QB room change a little by way of the transfer portal. We saw the addition of new commits like the 2 3-stars Cason Weissman and Ryan Staub. But we also witnessed the departure of JT Shrout early January via the portal. Shrout, a junior, started 7 games last season for the Buffs, completing 90 of 203 passes for 1,220 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Now there is buzz about Jaden Rashada coming to Colorado. Rashada is a 5-star blue-chip recruit and was recently on his way to becoming a Florida Gator. According to ESPN, Rashada ranks number 2 in his class of quarterbacks in the dual threat category. We will be looking at some of his clips today as well. Afterwards, we will compare Rashada's high school career to that of Shedeur Sanders' high school career. Rashada is an elite prospect with all the physical tools to excel. But unlike Sanders, he has not played any Division I college ball. So it would be unfair to Rashada to compare his high school play to Sanders' dominant play at the college level. Instead, we will compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. High school stats and play to high school stats and play. The quarterback position is arguably the single most important position on the field. But equally important is the entire QB room. While it's crucial to have a top-tier QB1, the importance cannot be stressed enough of how vital your backups are to the team. First up, let's check out Rashada. He has some good height and is considered a pro-style QB. I have watched him and I will tell you what I like about him during the clips. First off, he is a legit dual threat at quarterback. His ability to evade tacklers is very impressive. He can spin the ball. He is able to make difficult throws on the run. Sometimes he has a tendency to be a little high on his throws. That's nothing he can't fix when he goes to the next level. He will have to, because the defenses will be more relenting. I wouldn't say he has a cannon for an arm, but he has a good deep ball. Overall, Rashada is a prolific QB with great playmaking ability. He can make you look bad easily with his athleticism. Take a look at some of these highlights. As one analyst said, Rashada stands tall in the pocket with the mobility to avoid the rush and buy time to make plays under pressure. Poised and does a nice job making plays off platform. Mechanically displays a smooth, effortless throwing motion. Gets the ball out quickly, generating power from his lower body to have the ball snap out of his hand. Does a good job changing speeds and adding touch on throws when need be, to either fit the pass into tight windows or to complete throws over defenders. Next up, we have Shedeur Sanders. Sanders has also been labeled pro-style. I have a previous video out about Shedeur. If you want to know more about Sanders' college play and why some consider him a possible Heisman candidate, check it out. But let's look at the tape. Here is what level Sanders was coming out of high school. Dual threat quarterback with athletic footwork and mobility. Instinctive runner with very good toughness. Uses stiff arms and runs with good body strength. Good accuracy overall. Gets the ball out quickly, making split-second decisions. Sanders plays with a confident demeanor. One of the things I like most about him is his cool in the pocket. You rarely see him rattled. He is poised under pressure. He has the athleticism to move out of the pocket and create plays out of structure. He showed the ability to get the ball downfield. I would say he has a cannon for an arm. Having plus arm strength and a willingness and ability to throw receivers open is something we see also. Good ball placement on all levels. Good accuracy overall. Excellent accuracy on short timing routes to backs and receivers, placing the ball slightly in front to lead receivers to potential yardage after the catch. Let's have a look at the stats. You will notice some stark differences. One of the things that you will see is that Sanders nearly doubled the total passing yardage of Rashada in only 3 seasons. Sanders' full career stats would read more like 12,627 total if you count freshman to senior yardage. As a high school freshman, he threw for 2,360 and every season since. He's thrown for over 3,000 yards each season. When we look at the touchdowns, we see the passing touchdowns. Rashada had 70 passing touchdowns, and Sanders had 123 passing touchdowns. After watching both of the quarterbacks, I have the opinion that Sanders is a more accurate quarterback. And if you look at the completion stats, you can see for yourself. Sanders' completion percentage is higher than Rashada's. He had more pass attempts but fewer interceptions. Don't get it twisted. Rashada is no slouch. His senior year in high school, he earned second-team All-Big Ten honors in 2022 by completing 67.0% of his passes for 3,008 yards. However, Sanders, as a high school senior, finished 251 for 366 for 3,702 yards and 43 passing touchdowns and completed 69% of his passes. All in all, based on what I've seen and also the stats, I believe Sanders was a better QB in high school. All things considered, and other things being equal, Sanders was a better precision passer. He had the athletic ability to be as mobile as Rashada, but Jaden is more dynamic in some respects.